Hello and welcome everybody. We have another fun-filled evening of World of Warships Legends. We are playing Domination on Haven, and this evening we are using the Baltimore, the tier 7 along the tech tree of one of the cruiser tech trees for the Americans. And I am Phoenix61, and of course we do lots of World of Warships Legends videos. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, how about that? So a lot of these, I'll be honest, I'm not the greatest with some of these American cruisers, especially these higher tier ones. I've been struggling with them for a little bit, but so I haven't played with them for a while. So I thought I'd revisit and kind of readjust commanders and stuff like that on these. So we're taking it for another spin. I think I do finally have all of the unlocks for the Baltimore for the ship upgrades and stuff. I'm very stubborn about not using my global XP to speed up the unlocks for the ships because I like to save that. I like to save my global XP for buying ships if I can. So occasionally you see premium ships in the store that are for sale for strictly global XP, so there is a way to get some of those ships without spending real money, if you're into that. So I decided to take cover behind this island here. I'm looking at my spotting range from air, and it's of course awful. So these torpedo bombers that are heading our way are spotting us, of course. So I move in to get a little bit closer to the island here, where there's a little bit more cover. Ideally, you want to sit by the low parts so that other ships can't spot you, but yet you can still fire over the island. So that was kind of my plan, and then of course these airplanes ruined my entire life, right? So luckily they don't have a good, since it's torpedo bombers and we're against this island, they don't have a good shot on us unless they swing all the way around, which I'm guessing he didn't want to do because then he'd probably get shot down. We did get one plane shot down. So we're trying to eye up this Jean Bart here. But he is also looking at us, which is a no bueno. So we may move forward. Okay, so we're not spotted anymore, so we're good. And AP didn't seem to do much, so we switched to explosives, see if we can't light some fires on him. It does look like he gets hit with torpedoes there. I'm not sure if those were from a destroyer or from, I wasn't paying close enough attention, if they were from our airplanes. So lighting a fire is a good idea because he may not have damage control anymore. And it looks like he put that fire out, so now he definitely doesn't have damage control. So if we can get ideally we get another one started on him, right? And then we can just kind of let him burn for a little while and get some points that way, get some damage that way. But yeah, aside from these airplanes, we are kind of not spotted, and then we're spotted obviously, but we do have a good enough amount of cover from this island that we're not taking bullets from the south side of the map down at the bottom where B is, so that is kind of nice. But I am keeping an eye out. This Bismarck looked like he was kind of getting in that realm where he might be able to shoot at us, so I am going to try and shoot at him, and of course I got a little trigger happy there and shot, even though it told me I was going to hit the island there, so pay attention. When you see that island symbol come up, you're most likely going to hit the island. Be nice to get rid of this Jarvis. He disappears here, and I thought for sure he was within my 9-kilometer radar range, and then we don't pick him up when we trigger the radar, so I don't know if he's backing up or what his deal is. So I tried to move forward. I'm like, he's got to be close, but he's still not showing up, so we will continue to pick on this Bismarck, try to stay unspotted as best we can. We keep going in and out, but luckily nobody's picking on us. I think they're probably frustrated with the fact that we are going in and out of spot, and so they're not wasting their time shooting us. This does start to be a little bit of a boring game here at first, and we are actually down 2 ships. We've killed 1 ship, and they've gotten 3 of ours. So we're not doing the greatest right now, and zone caps are kind of meh at the moment, And we're only up to 24,000 damage. I mean, that's not bad at this point, but yeah, with some of these higher tier games, a lot of times you'll notice entire teams playing conservative and hanging back, and that's kind of what's happening to us here. We're just not, no one's being aggressive enough to get picked on all at once, right? So we're kind of doing these little chop shots, a little bit of damage on this guy here, a little bit of damage on this guy there, So this Barrington, he's going to go out of range, but I'm seeing all these ships showing up over at sea, so now the opposite of what I just described is now happening, where these, they've got some aggressive ships on their team, And this may be our chance to turn this game around, actually, guys. So these guys are nice and broadside to us, so we should be able to get some decent AP shell damage on them. We'll see how this goes. Of course, battleships not, you know, like, I don't know, this is Baltimore. I struggle to get citadels on battleships, but I am not perfect with, like, remembering who has what thickness of armor and stuff like that. Like, that's just insane to me that some of you guys do that. 3 citadel hits on this Surrey, though, so that feels good. See if we can't finish him off. I think he learned his lesson and he is turning away from us, and we are, of course, spotted now, too. They're in our line of sight. Oh, just couldn't quite get enough damage on him. We'll take the better shot here on the Atlantico, and that'll keep giving us some defend medals, too. So we can keep them from capping Zone C. That'll help us out points-wise if this does become a close game, which it seems to be the case. We are now even on ships. We're losing on points somehow still. I don't really we've had the same amount of caps. I guess we've got a destroyer left and they don't have a destroyer, you know, so it's the ship types that we've destroyed, I guess. Alright, Surrey, let's see if we can't finish him off here. I think he's trying to stay in the zone, right? So I'm assuming he's not going to accelerate forward too much. So we can kind of be, yeah, a little sluggish with the shot, and we get the kill here. Hopefully the same thing is going through the Charles Martel's mind, and he's trying to stay in the zone for the cap. He's also dealing with our airplanes too, so that's always fun, right? So I think we're not going to get too much damage here with AP. Yeah, we're getting overpenned, so we're going to switch it up after this shot. Typically I like to wait till the full reload and then switch, just to kind of like trying to be efficient with my shell usage, you know. If I'm switching shell types halfway through the reload, then that's, you know, that much longer. I've got to wait till I can shoot again, right? Now, of course, now he's turning broadside to us, so we'll switch back. And we're getting spotted by airplanes again. See if I can't move up a little bit and get out of their line of sight. There we go. I don't even see them anymore. We shouldn't be spotted. There we go. There we go. So that's part of the reason I'm like being conservative with the ship too, right? I'm trying to stay out of spot, trying to take the cheap shots just because I know it's not my strong suit ship, you know, so we'll be a little bit gentler with her. Come on, baby. There we go. Good hits. Alright, now it's time to be starting being a little bit more aggressive. This Helena's almost dead, and by almost I mean he's dead. So we literally have this Jean Bart that we picked on earlier, who has continued to back up all the way back to their home zone D there. So we'll help get this cap on B, and by help I mean we'll start getting this cap on B. We lost another ship. I mean, I guess we could still lose this game if everybody's weak on health, but I'm doing good. Yeah, the Zara's getting picked on by the airplanes, and probably the Jean Bart's probably eyeing him up too. He's probably, you know, between, it's me, that Zara, and then the destroyer, and then the carrier. So, like, that's, you know, the Zara's probably the only guy spotted at the moment. So we will try and get up there as quick as we can to help out. We have quite a bit of damage that, you know, we've got plenty of health left. We can take some bullets. Take some bullets for the team if we can get up there quick enough. We're going full. Why is my ship being so slow? Yeah, I was kind of eyeing up those torpedoes too, whether I should slow down or speed up too. So we will speed up. I don't know how far that carrier's torpedoes can go. Yeah, and we're using the new Popeye Commander Geist on here, and I can't decide if he's too annoying for me to take him off or not. I love the green, like, tracers and the green, like, you know, flare, but, like, some of these commanders, man, just can't stand to listen to them. Boosh! We nabbed that kill, too. 3 kills. We, of course, can't get a Kraken anymore. There's only one ship left, and it's the carrier. So this will mean we all go and capture D and shoot the carrier, who has probably backed himself all the way back into that corner. So if you don't know, guys, like the way to use carriers, like absolutely you want to stay out of sight, and like it's kind of like priority 1, because anytime the other team spots you as a carrier, they just all want to shoot you all at the same time. It's not fun. So a lot of people just hit reverse on their carrier and just hang back and fly their airplanes, and that's quite a conservative strategy. But if you really want to start you know, dealing damage, you kind of have to think about how long it takes your airplanes to fly to ships to shoot at. So moving him around the battlefield, staying kind of with the group, you know, with your allied ships, and then also behind cover as best you can is really the best strategy. And if you don't know, you can autopilot your carrier. You can go into the map view and hold X on any sector in the map, and the carrier will just drive there for you. So you don't have to worry about trying to manually control your carrier all the time. So I do have some videos of carriers out there of me playing with different aircraft carriers. Oh, we're gonna sit it all on him. He's gonna start turning away, and our AP is gonna not do the best. But yeah, so if you're interested, I do have, you know, I'm not the best carrier player, but I do have a couple of good games where I play as a carrier and kind of explain what I'm doing. So go seek those out if you're interested in playing as carriers. Did we even help? We didn't even make it into this zone in time to help get the capture. Alright, he's going to keep turning, so I'm not going to bother switching to fireball rounds. I like to call them fireball rounds. I know they're high explosives, right? But, oh man, we need our bullets to get there first before these guys do. Ugh. Who's that off to our right? That's Zara? He's probably shooting SAP or something. Oh my gosh, how is that not taking him out? Fly, bullets, fly. I see Zara bullets on the way. Man, his are going faster than mine. We need to get there. Oh, just barely got him. Just barely nabbed that kill. I feel like we deserved that one, right? We did a lot of damage to him. We did the majority, right? 116,000 damage. Got a couple bureau projects that we're working on that we did some work on there. And that puts us at the top of the leaderboard easily. 3,300 XP. 4 kills. That's not bad, right? Not bad. Did we make any money? Of course we made money. 300 grand. It always helps to have premium. So if you don't have premium and you play this game enough, it's kind of like, you know, give and take. Like if you don't play a lot, then maybe it's not worth it. But if you're trying to unlock ships and stuff like that, premium makes a world of a difference. And it kind of like ends up paying for itself. So here's where we're using Norman Scott, so Popeye's the commander guys on here. So here's how I kind of have this laid out. But yeah, if you don't use premium, I think I bought like a year's worth of premium like 3 years ago, and I still have 99 days. So like if you play enough with premium, you get enough premium days just like for free, like along the way, and those get added. So yeah, I think if I didn't just make tweaks here, yeah, I'm going with basically anything range and shell grouping, but basically range and accuracy and AP shell damage seems to be working out for me for the Baltimore. I was using refill station for a little bit there, but then I was kind of like, I really like using the tech on the ships, especially with cruisers, so I like the radars and the sonars and stuff like that. So if you do have long games, like there weren't a lot of destroyers, so I wasn't really using radar and sonar a lot, but if you do have those long games and you can survive them, sometimes that tech is like super, super valuable, like, you know, hunting down a destroyer that's like running away and he's the only one left and you're losing on points, like that kind of thing. So I do enjoy using the tech. But thanks for watching, everybody. We have more World of Warships videos on the way, so until next time, see you later.